Welcome to the screencast on categorizing media data with a transcript in Transana. This screencast demonstrates how to categorize selections from media files with transcripts. We want to identify a segment of media data that is analytically important or interesting that we can analyze using collections. Media selections created this way are referred to as standard clips. In this screencast, we will code video of students learning geometry through a quilting activity. Please note that everything demonstrated with video in this screencast also applies when you are working with audio-only data. We will start by opening the transcript called Classroom Video from the episode Classroom Video Example in the Learning Transana library. We already have a few keywords and an empty collection called Geometry by Design. We can always create more keywords and collections later if we need them. The first step in creating a clip is to make a selection in the transcript that matches the portion of the video we want to categorize. So we'll click and drag our cursor in the transcript to highlight the portion of the text that corresponds with the video we want to include. Transana uses timecodes to determine how the transcript corresponds to the media file. Transana will use the timecode before the start of the selection for the start of the clip, and the timecode following the selection for the end of the clip. This has two implications. First, it means that if there are not timecodes in the correct places in your transcript to serve as the boundaries of your clips, you may need to insert additional timecodes to get exactly the selection you want. See the tutorial page on timecodes for more information about how to insert timecodes. And second, when making a selection in a transcript, you want to be careful not to include the leading or trailing timecodes in your selection, or you'll end up including more of your media file than you intend. We can check that we are getting the selection we want by right-clicking or command-clicking on Mac OS in the document window. Transana will play the media associated with the current transcript selection. Now that we have a transcript selection with properly placed timecodes, we can create the clip we want by double-clicking the collection where we want to place the clip. We can also right-click that collection or command-click on macOS and choose Add Clip from the pop-up menu. We now see Transana's Add Clip form. We give our clip an ID or name. The better your clip name reflects the unique contents of the clip, the more useful you will find it in the future. So we give it a name that reflects its contents. Notice that the Add Clip form shows us the transcript associated with the clip, which matches the text we selected in the transcript. It also shows us that the clip has been given the default keyword lesson unit geometry that we defined at the episode level. We don't have to keep that keyword, but in this case we will. We have the option of adding other coding here as well, but that's outside the bounds of this screencast. Let's press the OK button to save the new clip. We can see that our clip now appears in the collection. So what does it mean to have created a clip? Let's double-click the clip to load it into Transana's main interface. The clip transcript replaces the episode transcript in the document window. Transana can only open one episode or clip at a time. The clip transcript shows the portion of the transcript we had highlighted. When we tell Transana to play our clip, it plays just the segment of the media file that matches the transcript we had selected based on its timecodes.
Let's talk about that word, symmetrical. Who can share with the group? What do you think? What's your guess? What do you think it might have to do with?
Let's return to our original episode and transcript to continue our analysis. If we right-click the clip in the data window and choose Locate Clip in Episode, Transana will take us back to where we were in the episode when we created the clip, allowing us to continue where we left off. In looking at this media file, we can see that the next section is made up of a series of interactions between the teacher and the students as they work to understand the concept of symmetry. To group these thematically similar clips together, let's create a new collection called Definition of Symmetry. Now let's create several clips that fall into this new category. We'll make a selection, double-click the new collection, name the new clip, and press OK. Note that if you place the cursor in your transcript without making a selection, then create a clip, Transana will automatically select the time codes on either side of the cursor position as the boundaries of the clip. That doesn't apply to any of the selections we're making here, but it can be helpful when the data allows it. One advantage of using categorization over coding in this instance is that these clips are created in chronological order as we move through the file. When we later review these clips, we can retain that order to see the progression of the class's understanding of the concept of symmetry across time. It is easier to determine the chronological order of events using a categorization approach to analysis than when using coding. In summary, a clip is a segment of media data, in this case selected by indicating the portion of a transcript between time codes, that is placed in a collection which indicates its analytic significance. The clip may or may not also have coding that can also represent analytic meaning. Thus, a clip is a fundamental unit of analysis for the qualitative analysis of media data.